Paul Master. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Master. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Master. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Master. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Master. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Yeah, buddy, that's right. Get exposure right now. Holler at the homie Paul Mash, man, for Paul Mash TV. Hit up Paul Mash TV across all social media sites, alright? Who we got next? Got next.
Well, hello there. It's Paul Mash TV time again. We're glad that you could join us again today. And we're still getting feedback as always, and we appreciate that. And if you'd like to be one of those that would like to send us feedback as well, there's a couple of different ways to do it. First of all, there's good old-fashioned email. That's paulmashtv, all one word, at gmail.com. And remember, it's not just for fan mail. If you're a band or solo artist that would like to be on the show as well, you can use that. And we'll look forward to seeing you there. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell if you're watching this on YouTube right now. And feel free to post on the comment section. And we'd love to hear from you there as well. And also Facebook, just go to facebook.com/PaulMashTV. And feel free to comment on all the videos and things you see there. And you can even send me an inbox. I'd love to hear from you that way. So we hope to hear from you soon. And don't worry, as always, there's a closing credit screen. It'll recap some of that for you. So we'll see you then. Right now we have Taylor Dee. She's from Roy City, Texas. Pretty good country music singer. And I think you're really going to like her. So we'll get to that in just a moment. But here's another quick word from Click Jam. Don't go away.
Does anyone know where Lou is? Anyone? Let's jam.
We're fabulous, nobody's doing for the crushed and the broken hearted. We're fabulous, nobody's doing 'cause we can and we just got started. Come on in, babe.
Well, hello, everybody. It's time for interview time again. And with us from Roy City, Texas, we have Taylor Dee. Thanks for joining us, Taylor.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Well, it's glad to have you. The question I usually like to start off with is a simple one because everyone has their own story, too. What I'd like to ask you is tell me a little bit about how you decided you wanted to become a musician. We'd love to hear that.
Okay. Well, I know everybody always says, it started at a really young age, and it is really true. For me, it started when I was 7 years old. My mom would listen to Pam Tillis, Maybe It Was Memphis, that song, and I would be jamming out in the back seat, and she turned the car radio off one day, and I was still rocking it out, and that's when we kind of discovered that I could sing a little bit. And from there, I went to auditions, and I sang in choir my whole life. And music has been very healing for me, like getting through things and dealing with being bullied. And so, yeah, that's my story.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, and of course I know who Pam Tillis is. I remember her father, Mel Tillis. He was a pretty good in his own right, too.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you tell me a little bit about some of your influences? I mean, I'm sure Pam Tillis was obviously.
Pam Tillis, yes. Pam Tillis was a big one. Janis Joplin, huge influence in my life. My dad introduced me to her whenever I was a little girl, and I just thought she was out of this world, like on another level of an artist. And let's see here. Christina Aguilera. I grew up listening to her and thinking, wow, her voice was amazing. Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson. I mean, I could go on and on. Dolly Parton, Reba McEntire. There's so many.
Yeah, those are some good ones. And sometimes when you think about it, it's usually the legends that really come back to you.
Yes, definitely.
So why don't you tell me a little bit about your music? How can we get your music? I mean, can you get physical copies, or is it digital only? Maybe you can.
Right now, I have physical copies that I take to all of my shows. You can also download the album on iTunes, Spotify. The whole album is out on YouTube, Google. I mean, it's on every streaming platform. So, or you can come see me at a show and grab one for yourself.
Okay. Well, that's good. And speaking of
the album is called The Buzz. I'm Taylor Dee, and the album is The Buzz.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to ask you that as well. And speaking of that, I think that's the song that we're about to hear is called The Buzz, I do believe.
Yes, that is my single that I released a couple of months before I released the album, and it is doing really good. We are on top 15 in Canada charts right now. We have over 20 radio stations playing it in Texas. We have it all over the UK. The UK and the Canadians, they are loving The Buzz. Thank you, guys.
Okay, well, that's good. Well, is there a story behind that song? Why you decided to call it?
Yeah, there is a story. Me and my writer, Chad Rowland, he was actually a staff Nashville writer for 7 years. And I hooked up with him, and we were actually sitting on my porch one night, hanging out and maybe partaking in adult beverages. And we kind of looked at each other and we were like, what are we going to do when this buzz wears off? And we started dying laughing. And so then there was a song born.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was about alcohol and beverages, just the title alone.
Yeah, nobody ever talks about what they're going to do after the fact. We talk about what we do, or we might not talk about what we did during the fact. But what do we do when that goes away? What is everybody doing at that point?
Well, it's a pretty good song. I've heard it, and I know everybody else is planning to hear that as well. And we'll get to that in just a couple of minutes here. But I just want to thank you again for coming by the show. And
thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Maybe we'll have you back sometime if you got something new to plug. We'd be more than happy to have you back.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, well, let's get to it. Here's The Buzz from Taylor Dee right here on Paul Mash TV. Don't go away.
What you gonna do when the buzz wears off? Waking up naked in the parking lot. You got a little mustard on your tater tot. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when the buzz wears off? Texas Hold'em, margaritas frozen, get a little Willie high. Whiskey tipsy, make a girl frisky, losing all track of time, so you just get stoned.